Hello everyone, I am Dr. Gauramma, lecturer in Department of Biotechnology, Virashaiva College, Ballari. My presentation is on protoplast isolation. In this lecture, you are going to know about what is a protoplast and how the protoplast is going to be isolated. Before going to know the meaning of protoplast, let's come to know what is a cell. Cell is the basic unit of life. As we all know that all the living organisms are made up of with cells. Now again we'll get the doubt that what is the difference between the plant cell and animal cell. The plant cell is the one which is having the chloroplast, and addition to that there will be a cell wall, where in case of animal cell there will be no such type of cell organelles like cell wall and chloroplast. Then if we come with the protoplast, what is meant by the protoplast? The protoplast is the naked plant cell. Naked plant cell in sense the plant cell is the which includes the cell wall, plasma membrane and all the cell components. Now the protoplast is the one all the cell components minus the cell wall. Plant cell without the cell wall is called protoplast. We can also say that all the cell components excluding the cell wall is called the protoplast. Now the plant cell wall acts as a physical barrier and it protects the cytoplasm from microbial invasion and environmental stress. In sense, it will stop the microbial entry into the cell, as well as it will also protect from the environmental stress. And the plant cell is made up of with the cellulose, hemicellulose, pectin, lignin, lipids and protein. Now here we also get another doubt that even the bacterial cell also contain the cell wall. Then what's the difference between the bacterial cell wall and plant cell wall? The plant cell wall is made up of with the cellulose, hemicellulose, pectin, lignin, lipids and protein, wherein bacterial cell wall is made up of with the glycopeptide, means peptidoglycans. Now for the getting the protoplast, we need to digest the cellulose, hemicellulose, pectin, lignins, lipids and proteins. For dissolution of all these, we require the respective enzymes, like for hemicellulose, hemicellulase enzyme is required. For protein digestion, protease enzyme is required. Cellulose degradation, cellulase enzyme is required, so that the respective enzymes are required for the digestion of the cell wall. Now why we need to go for isolation of the protoplast and what's the purpose of the protoplast isolation? We can, with the help of protoplast, we can study the osmosis. What is meant by osmosis? Osmosis is the process where the movement of water from higher concentration to the lower concentration. How the cell can exhibit the osmosis can be studied with the help of the protoplast. Hormonal behavior, how the hormones are going to affect the protoplasm can also be studied, or whether if we apply the auxins, how the cell is going to be behave, or if we apply the cytokinins, how the cell is going to behave. Additionally, very important feature is that these hormones will affect the plasma membrane of the cell can be studied with the help of the protoplasm or with the protoplast. And this protoplast is without the cell wall. Now here with the protoplast, how it will synthesize its cell wall can be easily studied with the help of the protoplast. Means cell wall formation can be studied by using the protoplast. And cytological studies here, like each protoplasm will behave a individual cell, so that we can easily come to know what are the metabolic activities are going within the cell, what is the genetic nature of the cell can be easily come to know. Now let's come to know what is the how the protoplast is going to be isolated. Before that, the term protoplast was introduced by Hans Steen. Then the J. Klerker isolated the protoplast from the plasmolysed cell, and Cooking during the 1960 isolated the protoplast by using the enzymes. and protoplast fusion was achieved by Power during the 1970. Now let's come to know isolation of protoplast. Protoplast isolation can be done with the help of mechanical method and enzymatic method. What the mechanical method? Means it's a physical method. Without applying the enzymes, we can go for isolation of the protoplast. Here the whole protoplast is going to be isolated. Such type of the cell tissue need to be taken, which is very fresh. A fresh tissue which is growing under greenhouse conditions need to be taken, and here we need to go for surface sterilization. Surface sterilization means it's a washing of the contaminants which were present on the surface of the cell need to be eliminated. Then after surface sterilization, the plant tissue need to be kept in hypertonic solution. What is meant by the hypertonic solution? The hypertonic solution is the one the surrounding environment will contain the higher salts concentration than the inside the cell, so that what happened, the water content which is present within the cell will come out from the cell, so that what happened, the protoplasm or the plasma membrane will detaches from the cell wall. Then what we need to do, then with the help of microscope we need to cut the cell wall with the help of a small very fine surgical scissors, so that what happened, the protoplasm will be released from the cell wall. Then this released protoplasm need to be collected. Then after collecting, we need to again place them in the hypotonic solution. Hypotonic solution means the surrounding environment of the cell will contain less salts, so that what happened, the water content move into the cell, and what happened, the cell is again regain its original shape, so that what happened, the cell can be easily protected from the plasmolysis. So the cells which were isolated by mechanical method can be preserved for further studies. But there are some background drawback with the help of mechanical method. Then here we need to use for mechanical method like big cells like onion bulb scale need to be used. Radish and beetroot tissue can be used for isolation of protoplast by mechanical method. The very small cells cannot be used for mechanical method, and the yield of protoplast is very less. Why? Because the damage of the cell will be very much, and it is a very laborious and tedious process. For isolation of protoplast by mechanical method is require very skilled person, and the viability of the protoplast is very less. Why? Because here we are going to damage the cell as well as we are going to disrupt the cell. So because of that, the mechanical method is used very rarely than the enzymatic method. Thank you. The next coming video will come to know how to isolate the protoplast by enzymatic method. Thank you.